Tears burst forth as the nursing home doors close, sealing away a mother's shattered dreams. Her children's car disappears into the distance, leaving only dust and broken promises behind. The nursing home looms like a prison, its walls echoing with broken dreams and forgotten promises. 5 years pass like shadows on the wall, each day darker than the last. Then comes the moment that shatters her devilish children's carefully crafted lies. Your mother is no longer here. What follows will shake their world to its core. Dawn breaks over Aurora, Illinois, painting the sky in watercolor hues of pink and gold. Inside a well-loved colonial house in the prestigious Oak Grove neighborhood, 70-year-old Cindy Brooks stands before her fireplace, her trembling fingers tracing the edges of a faded photograph. The morning light catches the tears in her eyes as she gazes at the image of a younger version of herself, radiant in white lace, standing beside her ex-husband, Eric Brooks. The sharp, insistent ring of the doorbell shatters her reverie like broken glass. The sound echoes through the empty halls, spaces once filled with children's laughter, now silent save for her own footsteps. Cindy pulls her worn cotton robe tighter around her shoulders, shuffling toward the door with a mixture of curiosity and apprehension twisting in her stomach. Her heart leaps at the sight of her children, Emily and Jonathan, standing on her doorstep. The prayer she whispered just last night, begging for a visit from her beloved children, seems answered. But as she reaches out to embrace them, their stiff postures and cold eyes stop her short. The morning air suddenly feels arctic against her skin. "We're not here for pleasantries, Mother." Jonathan's voice cuts through her joy like a blade. "We're taking you to your new home." The words hang in the air, heavy as storm clouds. Emily pushes past her, marching upstairs with empty boxes tucked under her arm, their cardboard edges sharp and unforgiving. The old woman's protests echo off the walls, her voice growing hoarse as she watches her life being packed away in anonymous brown boxes. Her children work with mechanical efficiency, ignoring her tears, her pleas, her desperate attempts to understand why they're doing this. The truth emerges like poison. They've already sold her beloved home, their childhood sanctuary, their greed outweighing their conscience. The nursing home looms before them, a stark white building that seems to swallow the sunlight. The heartbroken mother watches through tear-blurred eyes as her children's car disappears down the long driveway, leaving only dust and broken promises in their wake. Inside her new room, sterile and impersonal as a hospital ward, she curls into herself and lets grief wash over her in waves. Months blend together like watercolors in the rain. Cindy finds small comforts in the nursing home's garden, where purple coneflowers and black-eyed Susans reach toward the sky with determined grace. It's here, among the blooming flowers, that fate intervenes with the rumble of a delivery truck. The familiar figure of the driver stops her heart mid-beat. Eric Brooks, her ex-husband, now in his 80s, stands framed against the morning sun, his weathered hands gripping a crate of fresh produce. Their eyes meet across the garden, decades of shared history passing between them in a single glance. The high school sweethearts reunited after decades apart. Upon learning of their children's betrayal, Eric's farmer's hands, calloused from years of working the earth, now reach out to offer salvation. He becomes her legal guardian, his heart unable to bear seeing the woman he once loved confined by their children's cruelty. 5 years vanish like leaves in a cruel wind. 5 birthdays without a card. 5 Mother's Days without flowers. 5 Christmases with an empty chair at the table. In the hollow silence of her devilish children's homes, regret finally finds them, whispering of the mother they left behind, the woman who once kissed their tears away, now abandoned to face her twilight years alone. When Emily and Jonathan finally return to the nursing home after 5 years, guilt weighing heavy on their shoulders, they're met with the words that crack their carefully constructed world. "Your mom is no longer here." Panic-stricken and consumed by guilt, Emily and Jonathan burst from the nursing home, their world crumbling around them. Their desperate search takes them through every police station in Aurora, each hospital waiting room, every shelter that might offer refuge to a lost mother. Their nights become endless nightmares of what-ifs. Their days blur into a frenzied maze of dead ends and hollow leads. As hope slips through their fingers like grains of sand, they make one last desperate attempt to confess their failure to their estranged father. The turquoise blue door of their father's modest home swings open to reveal a truth that steals their breath away. There stands their mother, radiant with joy, her hand intertwined with their father's, as if the years of separation had dissolved like morning mist. Jonathan's hands shake violently as he holds out the deed to their old house, a peace offering that now seems as meaningless as their greed. For their abandoned mother has found something far more precious than her old house. She's discovered that love, like a phoenix, can rise from the ashes of betrayal. Months later, under a billowing white tent on the shores of Lake Michigan, Cindy stands radiant in a flowing yellow dress that catches the warm summer breeze. The setting sun paints the sky in brilliant oranges and pinks as she and Eric pledge their hearts anew, their renewal vows carrying the whispered wisdom of souls who have weathered life's fiercest storms. As they share their first dance, their feet leaving gentle impressions in the sand, the rhythmic waves seem to wash away decades of hurt and separation. Their children watch from the shoreline, tears streaming down their faces as they witness a love story they'd never thought possible again. Their parents moving as one beneath the twilight sky, proving that some loves are strong enough to forge beauty from life's deepest wounds. The house their children tried to buy back now stands as a hollow monument to their greed, while her new humble garden becomes sacred ground where love proves stronger than time, stronger than betrayal, stronger than the darkness of human weakness. Their story spreads through Aurora like wildfire, touching hearts and awakening consciences. It stands as living proof that true love isn't just about romance. It's about redemption, about second chances blooming in life's winter like roses breaking through frost. In their twilight years, Cindy and Eric have written a love story more powerful than any fairy tale, proving that sometimes the most beautiful chapters come after the darkest pages.